A $6 latte might be expensive, but what if I told you that living near a Starbucks could add $25,000 to your home's value? Seems silly, right? Well, I just analyzed every home within about a half mile of Starbucks, and the results are gonna surprise you. Hey, I'm Adam Stinespring. I'm a realtor here in Lynchburg, Virginia, and today we're taking a look at whether the Starbucks effect has any influence on Central Virginia, or if it's just some overpriced coffee hype. First things first, let's talk about what the Starbucks effect is. Studies from major markets like Seattle and New York found that homes within about a quarter mile of a Starbucks appreciated 96% faster than those that weren't near a Starbucks. That's literally almost double the appreciation. But here's the thing, nobody's tested this in a smaller market like ours. Does a city of 80,000 people follow the same patterns as those would be in Manhattan? Or are we just too practical here in Lynchburg for that extra coffee convenience? I decided to find out using actual local data instead of just repeating what worked in other big cities. Here's exactly what I did. I pulled every home sale from the past 18 months that was within a half mile of 3 Starbucks locations: Wards Road, Timberlake, and Boonesboro. Then I compared these to similar homes, same age, update, condition, square footage, with those that were further away. So the first one, Wards Road. Homes near Starbucks averaged 310,000. Similar homes just a mile away, 285,000. That's a $25,000 difference. The second one, Timberlake, 295,000 near Starbucks and 280,000 further away, about a $15,000 difference, still pretty crazy. But Boonesboro blew my mind. Only $450,000 near Starbucks and $415,000 further away. That's a $35,000 difference for just being within walking distance of your daily caffeine fix. Now, before you start house hunting based on coffee shop proximity, let's dig into what's actually happening here. It's a little bit of the chicken and the egg situation. We are asking, does Starbucks make neighborhoods more valuable, or does Starbucks just choose neighborhoods that are already rising in value? Well, here's what I've noticed after many years of doing real estate here in Lynchburg. Starbucks does not randomly pick its locations. They study traffic patterns, income demographics, population growth, developmental plans. They're essentially doing the same research that smart real estate investors do. So when Starbucks shows up, they're often confirming the data already suggested, that this area is about to be more desirable. But there's also a secondary effect. Once Starbucks arrives, it becomes what urban planners call an anchor tenant. Other businesses follow, foot traffic increases. The area might become more walkable and convenient. I actually watched this happen in real time on Boonesboro. 5 years ago, there was like a Kroger and maybe a couple of other shops that were failing, but now, booming. More shops, more traffic, nicer area. Now, Starbucks wasn't the only factor because Lynchburg is growing as a whole, but I bet it definitely played a part. So if you're buying a home, should you prioritize Starbucks proximity? Here's my honest take as a local real estate agent. It depends on your priorities and your timeline. If you're planning to live somewhere for like 3 to 6 years and then sell and upgrade, then being near established amenities like Starbucks will help with resale value and speed. Because buyers love convenience, especially the young buyers that are making up a pretty hefty portion of the market here in Lynchburg. But if you're buying your forever home, don't pay $30,000 more just to be close to coffee and get a little bit extra in the appreciation department. You can drive an extra 5 to 10 minutes to save enough money to buy enough lattes for the next 20 years. The real value is not just coffee. It's being in an area with good commercial development, walkability, and services. Starbucks just happens to be a pretty reliable indicator of those things. Instead of looking at Starbucks, here's what we should actually look at. Infrastructure development. Are there plans for new roads, shopping centers, or residential developments nearby? Can you easily access multiple businesses, restaurants, and services without having to drive all the way across town? Is this an area that people naturally drive to, or is it kind of tucked away, not really near anybody else? Are surrounding neighborhoods good and improving economically? Starbucks is smart about all of these factors. So if they've chosen a location, then there's probably something good happening in that area. But you can spot these trends yourself without relying on the coffee chain to do your research for you. Look, the Starbucks effect is real here in Lynchburg, but it's not magic. It's just good market analysis in action. Whether you're a buyer looking for long-term value or a seller wondering how to position your home, then the lesson is the same. Location matters, convenience matters, and smart businesses choose smart locations. Just don't let your love of Frappuccinos drive your major financial decision. Although, all this to say, it does sound pretty nice to just wake up, roll out of bed, and be able to go get some hot chocolate. I'm not much of a coffee guy, but their hot chocolate's pretty good. But which one are you? Are you team pay for more convenience and get a little extra appreciation? Or are you drive 5 minutes and save yourself 30 grand? Let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to find the perfect home, whether it's near Starbucks or not, let's talk about what really matters in your situation. I'll see you at the closing table.